Hey YouTube, Bob here. Today's January 27th, 2014, and classes at the school where I teach got canceled today because of the cold weather. So while I sit here at home, my poor mailman was outside traipsing around in the cold weather, delivering packages from Japan to me, which I am grateful for. And I'm also grateful for the fact that he did not throw the package, as is so clearly indicated here on the front in red ink. So do not throw, I'm sure, was meant to be the equivalent of do not bend or do not drop or fragile, but I think do not throw is just as effective. I love language. But anyway, I'm going to get this open for you guys, and as kind of a hint here, it is a music CD, specifically Nintendo. So let's get the package open. And while I do so, let you know this is something that I got from eBay, and it is Nintendo related, and I'll get more into that once I get the package open. I'm afraid if I talk while I'm opening, it's just going to be distracting and noisy and you won't hear it. So let me spend some time getting this open. There we go, that's better. And what do we have inside? Awesome, another package. Alright, as is typical from the packages I get from Japan, this is very, very well wrapped. It looks like we have a layer of tape here on all corners, and it is wrapped in cellophane, and if I'm not mistaken, it looks like maybe that is some styrofoam. So we'll see how long this takes me to get open here. Looks like there's a part here that I can... There we go. However, the tape's in my way. There we go. So you can see it's two pieces of very thick foam. It's actually coming off a lot easier than I expected. Until now. Let's see. Maybe some scissors are in order. There we go. That'll go a long way. And maybe if I just get this. And as I'm looking in the package, there's more wrapping for me to get through. But anyway, here's the grand reveal. Kind of. Here's another hint too. Club Nintendo from Japan. Okay, so it looks like there's a little edge of tape here I can access. Yes, love when tape comes off in one piece. Until I rip it. Alright. Going fairly easily here, and there it is. So, this is obviously from Club Nintendo. A thank you, a little thank you card as they usually put in, and as you can see down here, this is the soundtrack CD set to Super Mario 3D World. And it is still sealed. This was a Nintendo, or a Club Nintendo exclusive from Japan, much as were the soundtracks for the Galaxy games, which I have right over here. And if you didn't see my soundtrack video that I made last month in December 2013, I did kind of talk about these and that they were Club Nintendo Japan exclusives. And I lamented the fact that while I am grateful that we have Club Nintendo here in the United States, the rewards that we get are admittedly quite crackerjack in comparison with the awesome things that they get in Japan, like soundtracks, for example. And as I understand it, the soundtrack for Super Mario 3D World was just released or just shipped to Club Nintendo members in Japan, as I ordered this just about a month ago as sort of a pre-order on eBay. This seller had a pre-order for it and guaranteed to ship it as soon as he or she got it in his or her possession. and the seller followed through on what they said they were going to do. And that's kind of a word of caution that I have for buying pre-orders on eBay, because if you may or may not know, eBay has a limited amount of time that you can act if there is a problem, if you don't get your package or if it's damaged or whatever. And if you get a pre-order way out before the thing's actually released, that window to act may actually close before you get the product or if you don't get the product. So I did take it on good faith that the seller would ship. I looked at their feedback score and it was high enough. And something awesome that this seller did, they refunded me $10 from the price that I paid because I had to wait so long, almost a month to get it, which they didn't have to do. I was perfectly willing to pay the price, which was just about $100, including shipping, which is quite a bit for a CD, but with music as awesome as was included with Super Mario 3D World, I thought it was well worth it. That, and given that it's a Japanese Club Nintendo exclusive, it was something that I wanted to have in my collection. And as you can see, it's a 2-disc set, and as with my other Super Mario soundtracks, I do open them, but since Japanese CDs tend to come with something called an OBI strip, OBI is how you spell it, with some information along the side here. It's usually in English along this side, and then some even more information on the back. I will usually put them in resealable CD packaging, which I do have one waiting for this CD once I get it open, which is what we're going to do here. So as you can see, it does have the OBI strip right there. And the best way to open a CD, I think, if you have fingernails, is just to run it along the edge here. Kind of pull that back. And if there's no stickers or anything you're worried about preserving on the front, you can just kind of run it down like this and peel it off. And then the OBI strip comes off like that. Oh, look at that. We've got a Super Mario 3D World themed pattern on the other side. So let's open this up. As you can see, it was very well packaged, so I'm hoping that there aren't any broken spindles or any other bits of broken plastic inside. Fingers crossed. Let's take a look. Nice. It says Nintendo on the booklet there. So this is disc 1. Disc 1 contains 38 tracks, and disc 2 contains 39 tracks. And there's disc 2 with Bowser at his drum kit there. And then various Sprixies with different instruments. So let's see what the book has for us. Come on. Gonna come out this way? No. Alright. I'm gonna have to be careful. Ooh, I like that. It's got kind of a matte finish, and some of the black stars are actually glossy. So that's actually really nice. So there's Mario, Cat Mario with his saxophone. Can't read any of that, unfortunately. However, I can read this. That's awesome. Neko Mario. Neko Mario, which means Cat Mario. So disc 1. Got some track listings in English, some not. When I go put this in my computer, hopefully iTunes will be able to give me track listings in both English and Japanese. I will choose the English, or Eigo. Got some nice art. These pages are matte finish. I like that. I got Kamek and Bowser with his Bowser drum kit. And Kamek's flying on a trumpet. Nice little spread of artwork there. And I like how all this artwork has the little dot designs, if you can see it there. All the, the standard solid colors have those dots, which is typical of the art style of Super Mario 3D World. And then a gray page. And then, thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Awesome. And there you have it. That is the Club Nintendo Japan exclusive 2-disc set of the Super Mario 3D World soundtrack. And while I would love to play some of the music for you, I'm sure you can understand why the reason I'm not is because of YouTube's copyright policies and such. So anyway, that's that. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for some more coming your way soon. And until next time, I want to thank you for watching. Take care.